Hello and welcome to another planning appeal case study video. I'm John Peters and I'm going to explain how we overcame a recent refusal by Waltham Forest for one of our clients. This planning appeal was to overcome the refusal of a construction of a dormer roof extension to a main rear roof, including raising the height of the main roof ridge and extension above two-storey rear outrigger, together with installation of two roof lights to form roof alterations to the existing single-storey rear projection, comprising of installation of glazing doors to the rear elevation and window to the side elevation, installation of glazed doors to the main ground floor rear elevation. That was all refused by the local authority. Our client was initially booked in for a free no obligation consultation to run through the refusal reasons that had been used by Waltham Forest Council and to evaluate if an appeal was viable or if an alternative option would have been best suited. The free no obligation consultation, which took around 15 minutes, found in this case was viable for a planning appeal to the Planning Inspectorate, taking the decision process away from Waltham Forest Council Planning Department. This case was refused for the following reasons. The proposed L-shaped roof extension, by virtue of its excessive width, depth, height, represents a bulky, unduly dominant and top-heavy addition to the original roof slopes, resulting in an unacceptable addition in terms of visual impact, creating a harmful impact to the existing character and architectural integrity of the original dwelling, and relevant terrace parade in which the immediate area which forms it part of. The development would therefore be contrary to policies. As an organisation, we've been finding recently a large number of errors in local authority planning officer decisions. These errors help support the appeal cases. We do suspect the increase in errors has been caused by cutbacks by local authorities and unprecedented increases in workloads. Many of you are repeatedly stating to us that they've had little or no correspondence throughout the application process. The first thing that you knew was receiving the refusal notice. Our specialist appeal team, who handle over 2.5% of all planning appeals in England and Wales that are currently produced and submitted, start by producing a comprehensive and robust appeal statement. That in this case specifically covered 36 pages. It's important to detail in the appeal statement where the local authority failed in their assessment of the case and how and where possible both local and national policy applies in favour of the appeal. Additionally, if possible, bringing in similar cases that the Planning Inspectorate found in favour of appeal. To put it into context, the detail required, particularly for this appeal, was over 7,400 words. Once an appeal statement is completed, we send the document to our client, asking them to check that they're happy for us to submit the case. If we need any additional information or the client hasn't supplied us any information, they forgot to, it's done at this stage and then the case is submitted. It's vitally important that all documents and responses are submitted on time throughout the process, as failure to do so will result in the appeal not being successful, something we hear about often when people attempt to appeal for the first time themselves. Always ensure you use a professional who has considerable experience of appeals. It's worth asking them for some recent successful planning appeal case studies like the ones you find on our website. Due to the large number of cases we represent, we have a dedicated team that liaises with the Planning Inspectorate on a daily basis. For this appeal, an independent planning inspector from the Planning Inspectorate visited the site on the 23rd of October, and we're pleased to confirm that the appeal was upheld and permission granted in a 3-page appeal decision notice. If you'd like to find out if we can help you with your planning appeal, complete our online form on our website www.planningappealsuk.com, and our new case support team will arrange for a free, no obligation consultation with one of our planning appeal assessment professionals. Would you like to find an appeal case study for a certain type of application or even in a selected area? We have so many and not all of them are published or filmed, but that does not mean that we can't show you what you're looking for. Ask our planning appeal assessment professional during your free no obligation consultation, as it's highly likely we can show you what you're looking for. Thank you for taking the time to watch this planning appeal case study video, and I look forward to producing another one shortly. Thank you. Bye.